All right, ladies and gentlemen, the public voted. Well, I should say the subscribers voted, and maybe even the public voted. And there were actually quite a few votes. I was actually quite pleased. Usually, when I put up a poll, I get maybe like, I don't know, like two votes. This one had, I think, double digit votes. There we go. Had to make sure we were live. Get my goals set up. Like so. But welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to a casual let's play of a game that is very near and dear to my heart. That being Dark Souls Remastered, aka Dark Souls 1. The first Souls game I ever platinumed. And for those who have been affiliated with me for a long time know, Dark Souls is my thing. I love Final Fantasy games. I love Dark Souls games. And it's been a while since we have played. Holy crap, that's loud. The first game. Actually, my first How to Platinum series was Dark Souls 1. Season 1, and you guys exceeded expectations on that. There's several of those videos, or a couple of those videos I know that are in like the thousands. So, but yeah, we're gonna do a new game. A new game. Excuse me. As we get people. Also, we're going to put a little caveat on this. We're going to try to do this with as few deaths as possible. You know what? We're just going to call this guy the casual one, because this is just going to be a straight up let's play. Again, not going for the platinum. The good thing is I don't have to do multiple playthroughs of this game. You know, it's tough because I usually do warrior or a knight. I could do a thief, start with the master key, but no, we'll just be a warrior. Why not? Always going to start with the master key. None of this really matters because you're really not going to see my head. Yep, good enough. Good enough for me. Let's get started.
In the age of ancients, the world was unformed, shrouded by fog. A land of grey crags, arch trees, and everlasting dragons.
Already got a couple people in the chat, and also already got a thumbs up on the video, so I appreciate that. Keep them coming.
Heat and cold, life and death, and of course, light and dark. Then from the dark they came and found the souls of lords within the flame.
50 deaths or less, that's our goal.
Nito, the first of the dead. The Witch of Izalith and her daughters of Chaos. Gwyn, the Lord of sunlight.
Oh god, this I forgot. This one has the bed of chaos. Oh, that's gonna be a nightmare.
And the furtive pygmy, so easily forgotten. With the strength of lords, they challenge the dragons. Grin's mighty bullets peeled apart their stone scales. The witches weaved great firestorms. Nito unleashed a miasma of death and disease. And Seath the Scaleless betrayed his own, and the dragons were no more. Thus began the Age of Fire. But soon the flames will fade, and only dark will remain. Even now, there are only embers. And man sees not light, but only endless nights. And amongst the living are seen carriers of the accursed dark side.
All right, and that is how we begin our journey. And the good thing about just being a casual Let's Play, I don't have to worry about tail cuts. I don't have to worry about spells. I don't have to worry about any of that crap.
Yes, indeed.
Oh, good God.
The dark sign brands the undead. And in this land, the undead are corralled and led to the north. Where they are locked away to await the end of the world. This is your fate.
Thanks, buddy. Alright, this is how we start our journey. He drops a corpse with the dungeon key, so hey, we'll take it. God, I have not played this in a while. This is gonna. Yeah, that guy we'll fight later. Come on. First bonfire of the game. The first bonfire. Like I said, this is what's going to be my favorite part. Like I said, I don't have to stress about much. Like I said, don't have to play it on New Game Plus or New Game Plus Plus. Like I said, Asylum Demon crashes down. We'll fight him in a minute. The Bond Bar. Another Bond Bar. Missed me. Again, not that I'm going to use it. I don't ever use a shield. And we get a long sword, which is considerably better. Come up here, boulder. Not that you're ever going to need this, but that takes you back to the first bonfire. Little shorty cut.
Oh, you. You're no hollow. Hmm? Thank goodness. I'm done for, I'm afraid. I'll die soon, then lose my sanity. I wish to ask something of you. You and I, we're both undead. Hear me out, will you? Regrettably, I have failed in my mission, but perhaps you can keep the torch lit. There is an old saying in my family, thou who art undead art chosen. When thou ringeth the bell of awakening, the fate of the undead thou shalt know. Well, now you know. And I can die with hope in my heart. Oh, one more thing. Here, take this. An Estus flask. An undead favorite.
Estus flask, aka our healing. And the second floor.
I must rotate. Why?
Because I'm greedy for souls, man. And you're dying anyway, so hey. So yeah. Ow. I don't know why I forgot you were up here, but yeah, this is the key Oscar just gave us, so that lets us get up in here. Get out of this little nook thing, as I'm going to tell you, there's quite a few of these enemies. They're called Dreglings. Die. Let's see how my parrying skills are. Oh, way off. Not willing to risk. I mean, if this is going to be a 50 death or less. There we go. Oh, parry and riposte. And we're going to come up here. Fight the undead, or the asylum demon. Don't stay up here long because he will jump up. And he will break that platform and do some serious damage. Nothing hard about this guy at all. I mean, again, very simple. Big Pilgrim's Key. And we get humanity. Be used to hearing that word, humanity. Big Pilgrim's Key opens this door. And before we go up there, we're going to go up to the left and lay claim to a soul of a lost undead. Then come over here for this cutscene.
Only in the ancient legends it is stated that one day an undead shall be chosen. To leave the undead asylum in pilgrimage to the land of the ancient lords. Lordran.
Which is where our journey begins. We're going to get dropped off in Firelink Shrine. We're going to make our way through the Undead Burg, which is the first main area of the game. And Lordran, level up and kindle at bonfires. Actually, I want to level up first. Alright, so the way we need to go is actually going to be up there. However, we're going to take a quick detour. This here's the Crestfallen Knight. You can talk to him. Eventually you have to fight him because I don't know. He's just down here is our Firekeeper, which we'll talk with her here in a bit. We're gonna do something a little risky, and we might have to sacrifice a death. We'll see. I'm not scared. Look at that face. You think that face is afraid? Not even close. But we're going to head down here to the New Londo Ruins, which we have no business being here whatsoever right now. But we're going to come down here for an item. So we're not going to be down here for a while. There are a bunch of ghosts down here. My headset just and then just reconnected. Again, not sure why it does that, but it does. But yeah, this place is flooded. Again, we're not going to be here officially for quite some time, but definitely not in this part. Transient curses. That is what we need to kill the ghosts. I'm going to pop one of these things. Because again, that's the only way that we're going to kill the ghost. Which our first ghost we're going to see right past this walkway here. And there it is, right there. Yeah, we're not meant to... Yeah, this might not be the best idea. At all. Ow. Ow. I said, doing this way earlier than we should, but if you're capable of doing it, it's not so bad. Like I said, we might end up using one of our 50 deaths here because the item that we want is right over there. However, once we go and get it, we're going to be overrun by ghosts. Oh boy. We didn't even get the item yet. Oh, this isn't good. This is not good at all. Heal, please. Thank you. Come this way, please. Come this way. Ow. God, we got all these flasks. Oh boy, that's not good. That's not good. That's definitely not good. Oh, that was risky. Ow. Yo, what's up, Murph? Yep, we haven't played a Souls game for a while. I put a poll up between Dark Souls 1, Dark Souls 3, and Elden Ring, and we actually survived that, which I'm actually quite impressed with. Like I said, we're not doing so much of a walkthrough as just a standard Let's Play. This was the first series, but if you come down here, grab a Firekeeper Soul right out of the gate. Again, not supposed to get it till later, but not only did we get it now, but we also got a Firekeeper Soul very early in the game. I'm actually quite impressed by that I actually fought off the ghosts. Yeah, we got Big Baby in the chat. Yo, Murph, I appreciate that, buddy. With the $2 super chat, keep up the good work. Well, thank you very much, kind sir. I very much appreciate that. It's been crazy. Like I said, I've gotten emotional about how far we've come. I mean, it's hard not to get emotional about it. What we've done. What the hell? Okay, that's what I thought. I was like, why is there a phantom running toward me? But I get the S-Talk, which is a weapon. Actually, I don't think it's as good as what we have now. It's close. 75-18. Actually, no, the longsword is actually better. 80 and 26, but. But no, a big thank you, like I said, everybody that whether you send super chats, whether you become a channel member, we have officially we have amassed enough to pre-order Wolverine, as well as Tomb Raider: Legacy of Atlantis, both coming up. Well, Wolverine will be coming up in September. Tomb Raider not until unfortunately February, but. Those are both pre-ordered, and they will be also pre-ordered Grand Theft Auto 6, the Ultimate Edition. So that's going to be in November. So, but there we go. We can reinforce our Estus Flask, and there we go. Estus Flask is already at a +1, a lot sooner than it's supposed to be. But that's okay. That's okay. All right, now that we got... Oh, do I want to try for this Y-hander? It's not something I know. We'll get that later. No, we'll get that later. I could be greedy, but no, we're not gonna do that. Like I said, my goal is to do a full playthrough, DLC included, at 50 deaths or less. I will be keeping a death count in the chat, so right now we're at 0. I should have died to the ghosts, but I didn't, so I'm very happy about that. That's not where I want to go. But no, I made a name for myself on my channel with Dark Souls, and I'm like, you know what? We're going to play a Souls game because we haven't played one in a while. Talk to this guy. This is Petrus.
But no.
Give you a copper coin.
Very well.
And you can join the Covenant. Again, in my How to Platinum series, I kind of go through learn the gesture. You can also buy, which I'm not going to be buying any spells at all. Again, this is simply just a
Come
casual
again.
let's play. Most of the time when I play Dark Souls, Big Baby says you got this. Well, I appreciate that. I know when we did the goal for the How to Platinum series was, I believe, 75, and I think we clocked in at like 73. So we 50 seems like a reasonable number for just a standard let's play. Well, honey, you gonna come watch Daddy? Oh no, you want to play? You got your spring. But yeah, the like I said, Dark Souls is kind of how I made a name for myself. So, really, listen. No, thank you, iframes. I appreciate that. This guy throwing fire bombs. This guy with an axe. Ooh, just jam that axe right into your freaking spinal column. But yeah, our Final Fantasy VII Remake, we will get that, the next episode uploaded of that here in the next couple of days. I wasn't going to put this one up tonight, but I'm like, you know what? I'm in a Dark Souls mood, so. Grab a Soul of a Lost Undead. Jump over here. Be very careful while you're over here. Traverse over here. Grab a Ring of Sacrifice. You can equip that, and if you're in a part, you have a lot of souls, and you're like in a part you're not very comfortable with, throw that bad boy on, and you'll die, but you will not lose your souls. However, the ring will break. So, just something to keep in mind. Really? You completed Final Fantasy VII Remake and set the live stream very nice. I know you said you're going to do it on hard mode, so that's going to be a treat for sure. Radoid. The Soul of a Lost Undead. There's going to be a shortcut that will open later. We're going to come into here and enter the Undead Burg. First official area. Oop, I went to block that and I hit the wrong button. And I missed. Just like that day I tried to catch fog and I missed. Yeah, I remember you saying you were going to do that. Short sword. Short sword. Yeah, I say the short sword is not as good as the long sword. I'm not being invaded, am I? Oh no, never mind. I forgot this is a fog gate. I was like, wait a minute. So the Lost Undead. One thing I want to do is come over this way, break all these barrels, and then you can drop down for a large Soul of a Lost Undead. Really? It's been a while. If you know these guys are hanging there, you can get the drop on them. There's 4 of them over here, but we knocked 2 of them off the ledge, and you get a lousy piece of rubbish. But later on, I'll show you guys where to take that rubbish. You can actually get a decent item for sure. All right, come up here. That item we'll get here in a minute. Come over here and grab a humanity. And now we're back up where we started, so that's how we get there. Over here, really? I was gonna say you can't make that jump, but yeah, you can certainly fall. Come up here. We're gonna get our first look at the Hellkite Dragon. Come on, come on, Cletus. Stabby, stabby. I really would appreciate if you guys would drop a bow, because that way I won't have to get one. And hopefully early in the game we can get a Black Knight weapon, because that would absolutely break this game. If you get a Black Knight weapon at this stage of the game, you will be almost godlike. So, shield, meh. We need to go this way. Go ahead, puff all these soul items because I want to get a few things while I'm going to be down in this area. All the souls. All the souls. Souls. These guys, you can kick them, break their stance. Basically kick them, like I said, so it breaks their stance, and then you can get a free overhead shot. There's going to be a guy with an axe right over here behind this bookshelf, so be very mindful of that. Really? Aren't going to make it easy, are you? I know the second I buy a short bow, Alright, so this guy sells a few things. Couple things that are useful to buy. For one is the Residence Key. Make sure to buy it. And then we're going to buy a short bow. And we're going to buy some arrows. Standard arrows should suffice. And I recommend getting about 100. Okay. Get that. You could buy this stuff.
What a waste. Go and fall off a cliff.
Go ahead and fall off a cliff, huh?
You've gone mad, have you? I'll teach you, you lousy rat.
Now.
Julia! You... Why me?
Take this guy down. And the only reason I'm killing him, you get the Dried Finger of Humanity, the Orange Guidance Soapstone, but more importantly, you get the Uji Katana, which is a very nice katana for the early game. We might wield this for a bit. Uji Katana has bleed buildup as well. So we might roll with this for just a bit. What, honey? I know you want to play. You always want to play when I'm trying to work. But you're worth it, so that's fine. Alright, so that... Oh. Hang on. Wait a minute. Let's go this way. Well, we don't have to go this way, but I want to show as much as I can. There's a bunch of Dreglings here. These guys will bum rush you. There's 4 of them. I recommend kiting them one by one. Even though Dreglings are super weak, it is very beneficial to take them out one at a time. There's some throwing knives on this roof. Now up here, we can actually get across this this gap that we couldn't before. Like so. And this up here is where... Up on the other side. Grab a light crossbow and some standard bolts. Can't get down that way. Of course I can't. Because that would be easy. But you can drop down here. Okay. And then this is where... we, that's the platform we jumped onto from the roof. So there's where that... All right, that's where we went down for the merchant. All right. We hit a bonfire. Very, very nice. I feel like dexterity, I need more dexterity than strength for the a certain bow that we're going to get. So now up here we can't do anything with. That's going to be a shortcut we're going to drop later on. So let's make our way back out here. Get up here. Come on. I'm not going to stop you getting your ass kicked. Your funeral. Alright, we're going to run past here. Be a guy throwing firebombs. Just like I said, run past him. They got this guy with an axe. Actually, both of them have axes. There's actually 3 guys in here. I said Ujigatan is pretty nice, like I said, for the early game. Not a weapon we're gonna stick with, but take this guy out. There's gonna be another guy in here. Take him out. If you ignore them, they'll try to ambush you from behind. So yeah, don't do that. Pop open a treasure chest, grab some black fire bombs. Very, very nice. Black fire bombs we're gonna save for later. Now up here, there's going to be 3 more dreglings, and again, I recommend like hiding these guys one by one, just so you don't get overrun or get hit in the face with a firebomb. That's always cool. Oh God! Right through the belly. We're going to climb up this ladder here, and here's the dreglings that are throwing firebombs at you. Dumbass. Soul of the Lost Undead. Alright, so it's a residence key that we bought. We can use it on this door here, and then we can come in through here, and we can grab some gold pine resin, which the Taurus demon, which is going to be the first boss that we're going to fight, he is quite weak to, so gonna make our lives a little bit easier. Come into here. There's gonna be a dragon with a crossbow. Take him out before you engage the other guys that are down here. And again, like everything else, kite these guys one at a time. I think I triggered them both, I do believe. Oh, I didn't. Got the one. Come here. Okay. Like I said, just easier to do. Now, if you come down here, we're not going to go down here just yet. Straight ahead, there is a Black Knight. I don't recommend tangling with him right now because Black Knights are very, very powerful. And they are a one-time spawn. They have a chance to drop their respective weapon, like this guy's wielding a sword. Like I said, it is a chance. Most of the time, the first Black Knight you kill will drop like a Titanite chunk or a white chunk or something. But this guy's gonna trigger this flame ball or fireball because he's a douchebag. And then we're going to make our way up here. If you have the master key, you can open this door. This will take you down to fight Havel, who is a NPC that I just don't want to fight right at this very moment. We will fight him here in a little bit. But we're going to take our... Okay, he's going to be the next floor up. And he is. There's going to be a crystal lizard right there. Anytime you see one of those, make sure to kill them. They will always drop upgrade materials. In this case, he dropped a couple pieces of Twinkling Titanite. Okay. Go through the fog gate. And as you approach from that tower, the Taurus demon will jump down. But what I recommend doing is turning around and climbing this ladder. All right? Because there's going to be some archers up here that'll take some pot shots at you. Okay. Deal with them. And then we're going to... get our gold pan artisan. Because again, he is weak to lightning. But coat our blade. And like I said, you'll see him leap from that tower across the way, like so. And see, now he's stunned with that lightning damage. Oh. Bam. Just like that. Didn't even get a hit on me. Taurus Demon, victory achieved. That's how it's done. Get a humanity and a homeward bone. And we'll get a handful of souls as well. 3,000 souls. Very, very, very nice. Behind these crates here, we will get a large soul of a lost undead. Now our objective is to go that way. This is locked. We'll get the key for that in just a bit. And we head over to my favorite NPC in Dark Souls, Solaire.
Ah, hello. You don't look hollow, far from it. I am Solaire of Astora, an adherent of the Lord of Sunlight. Now that I am undead, I have come to this great land, the birthplace of Lord Gwyn, to seek my very own son. You find that strange? Well, you should. No need to hide your reaction. I get that look all the time.
Yeah?
Oh, aha. So I didn't scare you. I have a proposition, if you have a moment.
Of course I do.
The way I see it, our fates appear to be intertwined. In a land brimming with hollows, could that really be mere chance? So what do you say? Why not help one another on this lonely journey?
Well, sure.
This pleases me greatly.
And he'll give you the White Sign Soapstone for co-op.
We are amidst the flow of time. It's the very... There's no button.
Anyway. Blah, blah, blah.
Oh, hello there. The stiff...
Exhaust his dialogue.
Oh, the stiff...
Okay. And then now, as much as we love Solaire, we won't see Solaire for quite a while. Actually, until we get to Anne Orlando, to be exact. But... which Anne Orlando is like the halfway point of the game. Now, as we run out here, get to this this oil slick, and then run. That's why. Oh God. I was gonna say I might die, but no, I won't. get a run. There's a stairwell off to the right. That's where you want to go. Because otherwise he will coat you with fire, and then that's just not a good thing. However, you see his tail there. I wonder if we can do something with that. The answer is that we can. With a little bit of precision. Short bow. And our arrows. Now the fun begins. You want to shoot at the tip of his tail. And not miss as much as I am. You'll fly over. Walk around for a bit, and then he'll, if you're quick enough, you can actually get 2 shots, but... And then rinse and repeat. This is going to take a little bit of time, for sure. Nope, missed. Oh, nice. Got the second hit. Come on. Hi, babies. Shit, missed. This is why I suggest bringing quite a few arrows along, because you're gonna miss. It's just the reality. There we go. Once I get a rhythm down, it's not so hard to hit it. Very nice. Ah, damn it. Usually I don't miss this much, but... He's making a fool out of me. There we go. There we go. 4 straight hits. Very nice. So like I said, once you get into a rhythm, it's not so bad. Bam! And the tip of his tail is a sword. It is the Drake sword. Oh, I can't use it yet. What? Okay, I can two-hand it, which is fine. That's exactly what I was after, was just to two-hand it. All right, outstanding. Another thing I want to do is to come down here and drop this ladder. And that takes us back down to the bonfire. In case we need it. Now, the best way to get past this thing is we're gonna shoot him, and then we're gonna basically get the hell out of here. Don't try to fight this guy right now. Was not expecting that. Was not expecting that to be our first death. Was not expecting that. At all. Absolutely at all. Usually, yes, he does a flame attack, but not that quickly. But thank God we got the shortcut, because that takes us right back up here. So Obviously, he's not happy about having his tail cut off. No breathe fire on these guys. Wow. Like I said, that's usually what happens, but... And then what he'll do is he'll fly away. He'll fly away for a limited time. And that's when you want to loot everything out here. Titanite Shard, Soul of a Nameless Soldier, and the Claymore. The Claymore is another very, very nice sword early in the game. Requires 16 strength to wield it, but like I said, the Drake Sword is better. The Drake Sword has 200 base damage, which is stronger than anything you're going to start out with. So, yeah, you can see this is the Warrior of Sunlight Covenant or whatever, but like I said, I'm not going to really worry too much about that. We're going to throw this lever here. Which takes us up to here. We have a Dregling. Take this guy out. Oh, dropped a longsword. Nice. We have a couple Dreglings there. We have an armored boar that's up there. But first and foremost, we're going to go up here and do battle with a Black Knight with a Drake Sword in hand. This guy is going to be wielding a great sword, so this guy is going to be a little tough. But if you're stealthy enough, get it behind him, do a backstab. Took about half his health away. Very, very nice. Couple backstabs. Ow. Takes him down. All right, Titanite Chunk. That's why I wanted to kill this guy first, because I really want to get a Black Knight sword. So, with that being said, we're going to go back out here. Go back the way we came. And we're going to go try to kill that first Black Knight that I told you guys to avoid. Because in doing so, we may get his sword. So unfortunately, we do have to do a little bit of backtracking, but it's really not that big of a deal. Battle axe, nice. Ow. Baby girl, you are desperately trying to get my attention, aren't you? Oh god, hey. Excuse me. Not cool. Taking advantage. Oh god, ow. Ow, as I just ate a firebomb to the face. Not ideal. We got 3 people in the chat right now, guys. Feel free to chat it up. Like I said, I enjoy interacting. Alright. This guy, again, same principle. You can easily, well, not This guy is not as easy to backstab. I don't know why. Sir, I just want your sword. That's all I want. Yep, half the time I can never get him for a backstab. Again, these guys, very easy to strafe around. Ah, Tie-Dye Chunk, that's fine. We're gonna do... Yeah, we got Matt Man. One of my very, very dear friends. Also a channel member. Welcome in, my friend. That's right. Got a couple other options for the Black Knight sword, so... Only one death so far, which was a cheeky death, but you know what? The dragon got the better of me, so it's still a death. There we go. And the Hellkite dragon will come back. Thankfully, we just haven't encountered that yet. All right. So first thing we got to do, we need to go off to the right. Ow! Ow! Holy crap! Damn, you did a crap ton of damage. Take these guys out from up here. My God, will you stop? These other dragons, the boar is going to be an idiot and just going to hang out down there. However, I'm going to exploit how stupid he is here in just a second. All right, I'll take all those guys out. Now the boar is an idiot. There's some alluring skulls, which is what we're going to use to expose how stupid this guy is. So what you want to do is take these alluring skulls, see the flaming barrel down here, just toss one into the fire. And the boar is attracted to it. You may have to do this a couple times, because again, the boar is stupid. He doesn't know any better. And the Dregling apparently doesn't either, because he just walked into it himself. Really? I don't usually have to use all four, but... Yeah, the boar is an idiot. He just kind of stands there, lets himself get caught on fire, like an idiot. Now there's a Dregling on the other side of this gate that shut that gate. We got to open that, which is fine. I come down here. This is a nasty little trap area. This guy's going to run away. And when you enter this room... Really? You're going to have a shit ton of Dreglings coming after you. Usually they all run at you, but... Okay, here we go. Now they're starting to... Must have missed the memo. Croaking Straits over, which is what we started the game with. A little BS'd. Alright, mystery key, which we'll need that for an upcoming NPC. And then out on this beam, if you will. Large syllable lost undead. So, and then, yeah, I'm not surprised I fell. I usually fall off that beam. I don't know why. All right. And then we're going to come over here, go through this fog gate, which now puts us above where we started. We go over this way, do a new enemy type called the Baldur Knight. And he is stupid as well. Doesn't hear you coming. Baldur leggings, okay. Got the Knight Shield that he's guarding. Whatever reason he guards it, I'm not sure why, but... Oh god, really? Dick move, sir. Dick move. Now, as we go down here, come out here, and we're going to immediately roll back, because there's going to be a Dregling and a Baldur Knight that are going to try to pincer you. Really? Wow. I have no clue how or why he didn't come after me, but... Like I said, I'm not going to question the stupidity. Now we need to go over to there, but we're going to make a pit stop over here. Grab a couple items. There's going to be 3 Baldur Knights in this cathedral thing. I recommend coaxing these guys out one at a time. Be a halberd here on this corpse. I'm not big on halberds. Really, really not. Basement key. That's what we need to get to the lower part of the burg. Usually there's a guy here. I don't know where he went, but that opens this, which takes us back to the first part of the area there. So... over here, like I said, we had a bunch of... Ow. Thank you for shooting me. Look, oh, look at that. Oh, look at my ninja skills. Oh, right through the freaking stomach. My God. We can go that way to get to Andre, but we're not going to worry about that just yet. Over here, we have a big-ass knight whose attacks are, oh God, heavily telegraphed, but damn, I just ate a freaking hammer shot. Like I said, once he's down, he stays down. And he always drops the Titanite shard, so very nice. And on this altar thing, we have this would be your first Firekeeper soul if you didn't get... There is another enemy up here called a Channeler. Ow. Usually I can kind of hide behind this pillar to... Really? To make a mockery of me, aren't you? Anyway, you want to take that guy out, because there's like, I don't know, 15 Dreglings in there. And when he does that little dance move of his, he will buff up every single one of those Dreglings. So... I missed my jump off point? I think I did. No, I didn't. Right there. But I actually used this drop point a couple times. Oh, more bones. Morning Star, which is a mace. Cracked red eye orbs, which I never use. I'm not the invading type. There's another chest somewhere. Oh, here we go. I was like, wait a minute, I know there's another chest up here somewhere. Lloyd's talismans. And we have skeletons, which you wouldn't think skeletons are that bad, but skeletons in the early part of the game are kind of bad. They're a little bit difficult. Really need to turn my fan on. It is like boiling hot in my game room. Ow. Now you can go the direction they came from to the catacombs, but I don't recommend it. I'm gonna come down here, grab this bonfire, get my 10 flasks back. If you guys are enjoying the stream, do feel free to give this video a thumbs up. I gotta turn this fan on because it is boiling in here. Oh, there we go. Get some air circulating. Now I gotta use my Firekeeper soul too. We're gonna level up a little bit. But everything into strength. Every single thing I got into strength. Come down here. Talk to the Firekeeper. Reinforce our flask up to +2. So, again, a little ahead of the game. Which I like. Alright, now we can go back to where we were. Take the elevator back up. All right. Crap. I forgot to make myself human. Not that I need the help, but I do want to follow Solaire's quest line because he will make Gwen, which is the final boss of the game, a lot easier. So I have to make myself human. That actually kind of had to hurt. I knew there was something I was forgetting to do while I was here, but... Reverse hollowing. Like I said, month of July, I know we're going to take a little bit of a hit on the channel because I'm going to be gone a good chunk of July. But the loyal ones will stick around. They always do. Alright. I think I'm over here gonna have a Baldur Knight come at us. Take him down. And then here is where the channeler would be. And like I said, look at all of these draglings. This is a shit ton of them. And if the Chandler buffs them, they'll hit like 3 times harder than that. It is insane. Remember what I told you guys at the beginning. Fighting a Dragling is not that bad. When you fight like 15 of them at the same time, that's bad. That's a bad day. Watch the living nameless soldier. We're gonna go this way. Have another Baldur Knight bum rush us here. Oh god. Oh, you little... You think you're slick, don't you? We're gonna go this way here in a second. We're come this way. For humanity. And then we're going to come up here with the mystery key that we just picked up a little bit ago to unlock this cell.
Oh, then...
This is Lautrec.
Thank you. I am Knight Lautrec. Yes, very sorry.
Now, regardless of whether you free him or not, he will make his way to Firelink Shrine. And of course, the rule of thumb is I am not going to count invasions. If I get killed by an invader, that is not going to go to the death count. You keep throwing those all you want, buddy. Ow. So you're gonna fucking that's your stance, huh? Oh yeah, now he hit me with the fucking Estus blocker. You just evade this guy, but... Oh, but you can heal. That makes sense. Fucking whatever, dude. I cannot stand invaders. That is not gonna count to the death count. Absolutely not. Dying to an invader, that's just cheap bullshit, is what that is. Cheap bullshit is what invading is. If you invade people for the sake of invading, you're a fucking pussy. End of story. Absolutely hate invaders in this game. I don't build a character based on PvP. I never have, I never will. The casual one is not affected by it. Ow, holy shit. Oh, you little bastard. Really? How am I not hitting you guys? Good grief. I think I counted 11. Give me my damn souls. Yeah, that's why he was standing here, because the boss is this way. He's a cheeky bastard. I mean, I don't... And if we talk to Solaire, we can actually summon him for the fight. And it's not that I need him for this fight, because this fight is actually very simple. But I do want to proceed through his quest line, so... We go through the fog gate. And this will, once you get about halfway across this roof, it will prompt the Bell Gargoyles boss fight. So... These guys are a simple bunch, I promise you. These guys also have a tail cut. Ow, damn. Boom, gargoyle tail axe. Once the first gargoyle is like half dead, the second gargoyle will spawn, as you see. Okay, yes, I got the tail axe. Yes, I got it. And again, very, very simple fight. Nothing much to it. You get the gargoyle helm. You also get a twin humanities, and if you, since we summoned Solaire, we got a sunlight medal. Which sunlight medals you need to go toward getting miracles, which thank God I don't have to worry about doing. As I said, with a casual playthrough, or a casual let's play, whatever you want to call it, we don't need to worry about it. And I'm glad, because getting the miracles in this game is a pain in the ass. Climb these two ladders here. And throw this lever, which will ring the first of two Bells of Awakening. You need to do this twice. One here, when the other one is down in Blighttown. All right. Not bad. We are almost an hour and a half in, and we've only had one death. Well, essentially two deaths, but like I said, death by invader is not going to count. So, homeward bone. Instead of making the trek all the way back, we can just homeward bone, and that should take us back down to Firelink Shrine. Absolutely awesome. And once we beat the Bell Gargoyles, we see Lautrec hanging out directly across from the Firekeeper. And he will continue to stay here.
Ah, I have your
He'll give you a sunlight medal if you save him.
grateful to Not enough for...
So, what I recommend doing, because I don't want to lose my Firekeeper, is kick him, then stand him up, kick him again, kick him off the cliff, off of Firelink Shrine. Now your Firekeeper's safe. Alright? Now, we're going to quit the game. We're going to come back in, reload, and then his drop will be right there where he sat. So yep, and right there. He drops 5 humanities, and he also drops one of the best rings in the game, the Ring of Favor and Protection. Boost HP, stamina, load, but it breaks when it's removed. So if you remove it whatsoever, the ring will shatter and you lose it. So don't do that. All right. Now that we've got that done, now we can head to the lower part of Undead Burg.
No, I will teach you.
No.
Come again. The effectiveness.
Okay. So we're going to take a kind of familiar trek. Listen, you guys want to die that badly, I can and will make that happen for you. Like, seriously. Ooh, nice. Rats do have a small chance to drop humanity. It's a rare drop, but it can happen. Case in point. Actually, I just kind of realized I am kind of going the long way, but we got time. Oh, I just got shot in the face. Actually, no, not really. I mean, you could go like you're gonna face the same path as the Taurus demon. Actually, it might have been a better way. I think we are going to go that way, just because I don't want to get fried by the dragon. As I mentioned before, the Hellkite dragon, he does come back, as you just saw. Trying to get to 20,000 souls because there's an item I want to buy for 20,000 souls. Damn, 2 fire bombs to the face. Not ideal. This is going to be a very risky. Actually, I did forget the ring that the Black Knight guards. Blue Tearstone ring. Forgot to grab that after I killed him. I admire your guts, sir. I truly do. Oh, do I want to go try to tackle Havel or not? No, not yet. Not yet. I don't need to tackle him right now. Run away, run away. Run away, run away. Am I going to platinum the game again, or is it just a Let's Play? Just a standard Let's Play. I mean, honest to God, like I said, my How to Platinum Season 1 was this game, and I think it was like maybe 16, 17 parts. I mean, could I, but it's one of those, like, I already got the Platinum, I can't get the Platinum twice. I mean, I could if I was doing a different, like, profile, but no, trust me, platinuming this game once is an achievement within itself, so. Like I said, just a personal goal. If we can do 50 deaths or less, open up this door. It takes a shortcut back here, so now we can get down here. Yeah, there won't be half the rage in this Let's Play than there was in the freaking How to Platinum series. Dogs. And I damn near got killed by the dogs. Dogs are the worst enemies in this game. So over here we have if we got the residence key like I suggested, you can unlock this door, and there's going to be a Griggs, who is an NPC that will go to Firelink.
Oh, hello.
Okay. Exhaust his dialogue. There's a corpse in here that will have the sorcerer attire and the catalyst. This guy's going to be one of the mage guys that you. Now here we get dreglings with torches. These guys can be a massive handful. I would say make sure to not take on more than a couple dreglings at a time. These guys you only want to take on like one at a time. These guys will absolutely destroy you. That was a 2-for-1 sale at Dillard's right there. I don't even have a Dillard's around me, but that was actually kind of funny. Twin Humanities. Twin Humanities, if you pop them, they give you 2 humanity instead of 1. Hence why they're called Twin Humanities. So. Now behind these doors, there's going to be a couple of these doors have assassins behind them. Because once you get down here, see, we only have 1 to deal with instead of 3, so it helps tremendously. Mail breaker. We need. Once we get over to this next area, we're going to take a just a brief break so I can make a potty run. Now down here, there's going to be a dog, as well as there's going to be more assassins, as well as some dogs. It's kind of a nasty little area, but I promise it won't be that bad. I promise. You don't get to prepare for these guys like you can the upper area. Ow. Damn dog, I swear to God, the dogs are ridiculous. Oh! Oh! Oh, God. Oh, my God, I don't know how I lived. These assassins are annoying. Oh my god, that was almost death number 2. That would have been horrible. Target shield, which is what they carry. This guy has large soul. Stupid dog. One of these rooms has something, I just don't remember what. Oh, right here. Has the black leather armor set, as well as a target shield. And now we come to the Capra Demon, which, like I said, we're going to take a very quick break right here, guys. Take a quick potty break. So give me just a couple minutes and don't go nowhere. We're going to continue the Let's Play momentarily. All right, guys, we are back. Looks like, well, three of you hung tight, so I appreciate that. So, talk a little bit about the Capra Demon here. So this fight is it's a little problematic. You can go through the fog gate, but I don't recommend doing that. I recommend cheesing this guy. The reason being is because the room that you fight him in is incredibly it's narrow, it's finite. You also have two dogs in here, and the Capra Demon himself. So what I recommend doing is cheesing him, because if you notice, there is no roof over the boss arena, which means that the dogs or the Capra Demon can move until you enter that bug gate. All right. So what I recommend doing is it's been so long since I've done this. I royally fucked that up. We're gonna maybe end up having to take him out, but aim your bow and arrow like toward there, and then throw. Well, fuck. Project. Oh, maybe it's here. Okay. Let's try this again. Throw. Yep, there we go. And notice the health bar. So just throw a couple of these, and then reposition. Kill the dog. So that was cool. Throw it over the room. Yep, it hit him. Now the black fire bombs are stronger. That's why I wanted to use the. Toss a couple black fire bombs over the room. Look at that! Look at that health dwindle. You want to throw about maybe a couple of them, and then just reset. Throw two more, and then reset. Yep, one more firebomb should do it. Well, I got both the dogs, so that's good. But his health should be down here. Yeah. Oh. But there we go. Like I said, an easy way to take this guy out. Very easy way to take this guy out. We actually took out both the dogs, which was normally I don't do. I hit the Capra Demon first, but I'm not going to complain. But that's an easy way to take out the Capra Demon. Now be careful here, because there's going to be an assassin to the front and to the left. You can see him right there. He's just waiting for me. Really? Like, I ain't waiting all day for you, buddy. We got the key to the depths, which is the depths are completely optional, but we're gonna go through them just because I'm greedy. And there's a female merchant here that you can buy a bunch of really decent stuff. Fire arrows, or excuse me, poison arrows. To buy 80 of those for now. We can always buy more later, but
Come again.
then we're to go unlock a shortcut. Rat's trying to get away. Like, nope, I don't know. I don't know what you're doing. I don't know what you're talking about. Too much to fight all these. God, I about fell. I'm just gonna run past this because I got to fight these guys anyway on the way back up. So. Oh, Griggs is now here. If you rescued him, he's here.
Oh, what? Oh, hello. Terrific to see. And pray that you.
Oh. Ow! What the flying taco meat? Oh, you know what? I actually forgot. To talk to him, your intelligence needs to be at level 10. And you can actually... which I'll just show what it does. Literally about fell off.
Oh, hello. Terrific. Incidentally, you're clearly of course. Well then.
Yeah, then you can you can buy sorceries from them. Again, I don't need them. Not, like I said, I showcased how to do this in the How to Platinum series. I get to save all my souls, so that's good. Damn, I literally walked right into that. And I mean right into that. In case I might get a humanity out of you. Nope. I didn't. Down. Oh, and actually got the backstab. That was actually kind of impressive. Key to the depths. This place can be annoying, but it's not that bad. I was like, what could you possibly drop that I would want? But yeah, it answered my own question. Now, there is a bunch of dreglings with torches. So again, I highly recommend. And that's why. These guys will do a ton of damage to you. There's a butcher. Oh damn, he already sees me, which is unusual. That's fine. He can come over here. Come here, bitch. Ooh. Parry and a riposte. Very, very nice. Nice. Back to back. Parry, ripostes. Sit your ass down. Now that he's dead, we can just go straight down here. There's gonna be a couple dogs down here, so be very careful of that. Ooh. We grab the large ember. We're gonna give that to Andre, who we're yet to meet. We're gonna go down here. Really? Stupid mutt. I don't feel that way about dogs in real life. I actually love dogs in real life. Now you're pissing me off. Freaking die. More this way. There's going to be a NPC pyromancer.
Over here. Please, you must.
This is Laurentius.
I would have been eaten alive. Thank you. I am Laurentius. I will not. Oh. Oh, hello. I'm fine.
Okay. He'll go back to Firelink as well. Gonna deal with another butcher enemy, which you can actually see him right there. He not like he makes a. Ow! Just die. One of the two will drop a sack. You can wear it on your head. Bag of shame. Yo, Natalie Chris, hello and welcome in. So we're gonna make our way down here. Natalie Chris says, how are you? I am fantastic, thank you. How are you? Gonna be a little slimy enemies that are kind of annoying. So we're gonna name a soldier. These guys can drop, I want to say it's green Titanite shards, I think. Either green or blue, but I'm almost positive it's green. Now, there's going to be a couple of draglings. There's going to be more of these blobby enemies hanging out. Well, not a problem. Always like to meet new people. Don't have any more fire bombs, otherwise you can take these guys out with ease with fire bombs. So we're just gonna have to do it the old-fashioned way, just hack and slash. What type of games do I play the most? I am a Dark Souls fanatic. I have Platinum, Dark Souls 1, 2, 3, Bloodborne, and Elden Ring. There's a How to Platinum guide for Dark Souls 1 and 2 on the channel. Also love to play Final Fantasy games. We are currently working on Final Fantasy VII Remake as we get prepared for Revelation to come out next year. We're going to be doing a Final Fantasy VII Remake Let's Play, followed by a Rebirth Let's Play to prepare for Revelation. We're also going to be doing Green Titanite Shard. Okay, I knew they dropped something. We're also going to be doing, or I should say, thanks to donations and channel members, we pre-ordered Wolverine that we're going to be streaming on day 1 in August. We're going to be doing Grand Theft Auto 6 in November. Oh God! Oh. What is my favorite game? That is a very loaded question, and the only reason I say that is because it's a tie between any of the Dark Souls games. I also love the Tomb Raider games, which we're actually playing through all the Tomb Raiders prior to Legacy of Atlantis coming out in February, which that's already pre-ordered as well. But yeah, any of the 3 Dark Souls games, and like I said, that's why we're playing this one, because I haven't played this game in quite some time. But we're actually gonna go down. We're gonna take that big guy out from afar. We're gonna come over here. A bunch of rats. Bunch of rats. Ooh, humanity, very nice. Like I said, rats can drop humanity. They guard a great axe, which again, not a terrible weapon, but I'm not. Forget about you. Poke your head out. I would like to ask you something, if that is all right. Well, absolutely. I love interacting with my audience, so hey, don't stop that. Grab the sewer chamber key, which is the door that I just opened to the bonfire. If you don't have the master key, the sewer chamber key will open that door. I make stream graphics like logos, banners, and animated overlays. I mean, everything that I do, I like to do myself, just because I've done everything in my power to I've got my YouTube logo that actually my wife did with AI, which was really cool. Oh shit! Oh shit! Shit! Pinned to the wall! I got pinned to the wall. The rat pinned me to the wall. And that, unfortunately, is our second death, which kind of sucks because both deaths have been easily avoidable. Oh my god, I forgot. I did not. Oh, that sucks. But that's alright. Like I said, we got the shortcut. We're good. We're good. We're probably going to get through the depths. And then we'll probably wrap up just for today. And then, like I said, we'll see how this video does. Crap, and I'm gonna have to. As much as I don't want to use that bonfire, I'm gonna have to, because Solaire is. You can summon Solaire for the Gaping Dragon. And like I said, I don't want to muck up his side quest, because, like I said, he makes the last boss pretty easy. Kill all these fuckers again. Not a fan. Actually, I really don't have to. I can easily Seriously? Drop down here and then... Ah, there we go. That works. Make my way... I don't know if I can get through all of this crap without getting attacked or no. Looks like it. I don't really want to rest here, but like I said, I need to be human so I can summon Solaire for the boss fight, so... I said, both deaths have been very, very avoidable. I completely whiffed on that one. Did I get a humanity? Probably not. That's it. The humanities are actually quite rare. I don't know why he didn't, I'll say attack me, but the big boy, they're not, what makes the rats difficult is the channeler. You gonna come up here? Oh yeah, I didn't think so. Seriously? Good thing about channelers is they stay dead as well. Really? Bro, Ratoid, like, literally leaped to where I was. That was kind of weird. More rats in here. Alright, now that those guys are gone, we can actually backtrack a little bit. Because we're going to take that big-ass rat out from afar. A lot safer. Because we can't warp yet. We can't warp until we get through Anne Orlando, which is kind of annoying. Seriously? A little bit of backtracking, unfortunately, which is not that big of a deal, but... Die. Dogoid. And we've got the butcher. You can actually drop down this hole. And this puts us above where this giant rat is. Right in the nose. Right in his eyeball. Ooh. Is this cheap? It absolutely is. Damn, right in the tip of the nose. Just an easy way to take him down. Spider shield. Make sure to grab it. Then we can drop down here. Humanity, that was from the giant rat. Because eventually, if we kept going the way we were going, we would eventually come this way. Do not drop down there. That will take you to a really bad place. Instead, we're going to come up over here to this waterfall, and we're going to go on the left-hand side and slide down. Constantly hold to the left so you drop safely. Because if you fall, you can fall into the waterfall, but it takes you into a really nasty cave. Not a cave, but like a more like an inlet where there's a bunch of basilisks, which can curse you. Really? Oh, you sneaky little bastard. Nice, humanity. This is where we're going to get our first invasion from an NPC named Kirk. There's a basilisk right there. There he is. Catch him coming in. Parry, riposte. Get up. Parry, riposte. Defeated. They get almost 6,000 souls for beating him. You get his humanity. Normally he drops something, but we're going to come up here, open up a shortcut really quick. Okay, this is going to take you up to here. Go up there, it takes you to the bonfire. Now this way will take you to Blighttown. The Gaping Dragon, which we're about ready to fight, drops the key to Blighttown. You can talk to this guy. This is Domahal, who sells crystal weapons which break. And as we navigate through the game, he'll sell boss armor. Really? Come up through here. Down there is where we're going to fight the Gaping Dragon. The Channeler that we just killed a little bit ago, it's imperative that you take him out because otherwise he will buff the boss, and you don't want that at all. Like, ever. Here we have Solaire Summon Sign. Let's go ahead and bring him in. He usually dies on this fight. Heavy Crossbow, Heavy Bolts. Right, come on, Solaire. Into the Fog Gate. And we get this cutscene introducing the Gaping Dragon. He looks intimidating, but he's really not. Not sure why I have no sound, like music with it, but... His most devastating attack is this crawl. And he also has a tail cut. Ooh, which he just pulverized me with. And there we go. Dragon King Great Axe. That mitigates his... Oh, damn, yeah, Solaire might die. Good thing about the... Yes, I got the King Axe. That's great. Like I said, his most devastating attack is this crawl. I mean, he can still hit you with his ass, but it's just without the tail. If I can bait his head slam. Oh, Solaire might. When he starts walking, yeah, Solaire's gonna die. Which is unfortunate, but... Leave me to clean up the mess. Oh my god! Choppy choppy your leggy leg. Not gonna take any chances here. Got him. Like I said, not difficult at all. But there we go. Get the Blighttown key, which, like I said, we're not gonna go the front way into Blighttown. We're gonna take the back way, which I'll show you guys how to do that in the next episode. So. All right, let's go ahead and use a Homeward Bone. We have 54,000 souls, which is pretty damn epic. Not even gonna lie. Now we can get the hell out of here. Now we just got to make the trek back, which is unfortunate, but like I said, the depths have served its purpose. I hate dogs in this game. I hate them so badly. Like, it's not even funny. Trying to get out of this mess, honestly. Alright, finally, get the rock out of here. We're gonna head back to Firelink. And then in the next episode, like I said, I will show you guys how to take the back way into Blighttown, which is the easier way. Actually, no, before we do any of that. No. We're gonna do something else really quick. We're gonna grab a couple things before we wrap up. I'm going to try to get a Black Knight sword. Because if we go back to the beginning, the asylum we started at, chances are we might get a Black Knight sword. And if we do, that will be amazing. Really? Dickhead came into the shrine. Come here so I can kill you. Did that adamant to die? Seriously? Fucking die. Seriously. Yeah, there's enemies around, you can't use your bonfire, which is kind of stupid, but in turn, I get it, you know? We get our health significantly higher. Alright, but like I said, before we wrap up, we're going to try to get a Black Knight sword. Now Petrus's entourage shows up. They're going to head into the catacombs, where Petrus's treachery will all but be revealed. Hate Petrus. Not a fan of Petrus at all. Petrus is a scumbag. Come up over here. Because before we go into Blighttown, where there's undead floor. Ow. Really? Am I seriously stuck here? I kind of was for a split second, but... through here. Go up here to the bird's nest. curl up like a ball, and then wait about 30 seconds, and then you will be escorted back to the asylum that we started at. Everybody's like, come on. I said you get whisked away back to the now. It looks a little bit different. We got dreglings with torches now. 2-for-1 sale. Ooh, God. You can see how much damage they do. That was just 2 of them. So one thing to note, if you run directly in here, the floor will give way and you'll have to fight the stray demon, which we're not going to do, at least not yet. Could I? Maybe. But we're going to deal with a Black Knight. There's 2 of them in this area. The first one's right down in this corridor. Oh, God. Shit. Usually struggle like that, but... Okay. Bull. There we go. These guys, I don't mind getting up close and personal with. Right in the spine. Woo! I might die. No, I'm not. Oh, God, that was so bad. That was borderline terrible. There we go. Oh, red tide night chunks, son of a bitch. One more chance. Now we go to where Oscar was. You see he's alive again, but now he's hollow, so now he is an enemy. You just kick me? Not a wise move, sir. Put him down for good. He drops his shield when you kill his hollow form. Take the shortcut. And there you go. Oh, God. Okay, never mind. Now we're going to go back to our cell, which is where the second Black Knight is guarding. Here you can see him dead ahead. There's an item in our cell now. Oh, God, that was so bad. Stab you in the guts. There we go. And down he goes. Can we get your sword, please? No. Wow. Very unusual. Usually I get a... That's alright. We got the peculiar doll. Then we'll come back here and fight this guy later. Alright, let's use a homeward bone. And get the frock out of here. Back to Firelink. We're not able to procure a Black Knight weapon, but that's all right. We're going to wrap up this first episode of the Let's Play right here. I want to thank you guys so very much for watching. Make sure you guys subscribe to the channel if you have not done so already. Be sure to give this video a thumbs up if you enjoyed it. If you want to see more of it, let me know in the comment section. That being said, we'll catch you guys in another video come tomorrow before I go to work. So don't miss it. We'll catch you guys then.